Hi, boys and girls. Sorry I missed you yesterday. I totally forgot to record chapter 6 yesterday. So I'm just going to resume with chapter 6 today of Magic Tree House, Night of the Ninjas. Where we had left off yesterday, the ninjas had just gone into the cave and Jack realized that they were going to see the ninja master. So we're going to keep going today with chapter 6. So chapter 6, Shadow Warrior. Jack and Annie went into the cave. They followed the ninja through the darkness. The back of the cave was lit with dozens of candles. Shadows danced on the walls. In the flickering light, Jack saw a dark figure sitting on a woven mat. The Ninja Master. The ninja bowed to the master, and then he stepped to one side. The master stared at Jack and Annie. "Sit," he said. Jack and Annie sat on the cold, hard floor. Squeak! The mouse poked its head out of Annie's pouch. "It's okay, Peanut," said Annie. The master stared at the mouse for a moment. Then he looked at Jack. "Who are you?" he asked. "I'm Jack, and that's my sister Annie." So here's the page. You see, I think this is the Ninja Master. And then there we see Jack and Annie, and that's the ninja that brought them into the cave. "Where do you come from?" the master asked them. "Frog Creek, Pennsylvania," Annie answered. "Why are you here?" he asked. "We're trying to help our friend Morgan Le Fay," said Jack. "She left us a message." Annie pointed to the short ninja. "We gave the message to him." "You mean you gave the message to her," said the Ninja Master, "and she has given it to me." "She?" Jack and Annie said together. The woman ninja's eyes sparkled. Jack thought she might be smiling. The master held up Morgan's note. "Perhaps I can help you," he said, "but first you must prove yourselves worthy of my help." Just then, the tall ninja appeared, and he made a sign to the master. The master stood up. He handed Morgan's note to Annie. "We must go now," he said. "The samurai are close." "Samurai?" said Jack. He knew that the samurai were fierce Japanese fighters. "We're the only ones." Ooh, nope. "Were they the ones in the valley?" Jack asked. "The ones with the torches?" "Yes, our family is at war with them," said the master. "We must leave before they find us." "Well, what about helping Morgan?" asked Annie. The master strapped on his sword. "I have no time now," he said. "I must go." "Can't we go with you?" asked Annie. "No, there is no place for you where we are going. You must find your way back to your house in the trees." "Alone?" said Jack. "Yes, you must go alone, and beware of the samurai." "Why?" Jack said. "They will think you are one of us," said the master. "They will ask you no questions. They will show you no mercy." "Yikes," Annie whispered. "But you have seen the way of ninja. You can practice it yourselves now," said the master. "How?" said Jack. "Remember 3 things," said the master. "What things?" said Jack. "Use nature, be nature, follow nature," the master told them. "I can do that," Annie said. Jack looked at her. "You can?" he said. The master turned to Jack. "Your treehouse lies to the east. That is the way you must go." "How?" wondered Jack. "How do we find the east?" But before he could ask, the master bowed. Then he disappeared into the shadows. The 2 ninjas led Jack and Annie out of the cave and into the moonlight. The tall one pointed at the pine forest. Then they too disappeared into the darkness, and Jack and Annie were all alone. And that takes us to the end of chapter 6. So that was a pretty intense chapter. We met the Ninja Master, we learned about the samurais, and they told Jack and Annie they had to get back to the treehouse all on their own. So today, if you guys want to have a discussion as a family, you can discuss, what do you think Jack and Annie are going to use to help them get back to the treehouse on their own? And do you think that they'll run into samurais? If so, what do you think might happen? So discuss those things, and I will be back tomorrow with chapter 7. But until then, I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, and just know that I really miss you.